Welcome to another part of BANISHERS Ghosts of New Eden. In this one, I'm gonna go directly to the hunting camp. We've already completed story part of the hunting camp, but there are a couple of hunting cases that can be completed. So let's see what they are all about.
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
The treasure is here somewhere.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
Right then, what's the good word?
Round here? Can't say as I know, sir. I keep to myself.
Is Kate doing right by you?
For my part, I can't say as I...
Okay, so this is basic conversation. I think we're gonna find out about the thing that we are about to do, but then again, I'm not at the mark as well, so let's proceed.
You monster!
Oof! How's balls, lady?
Oh, Mr. McGrath!
You are a monster.
Thank God! I mean, I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord.
Never did like me, Mistress Fitcher.
Please don't be childish. That's not true. I doubted you. It's not the same thing. But you slayed the beast. God was with you, and I was wrong to doubt. Well, I have thoroughly embarrassed myself. Forgive me, if you can. Your ghost stories went to my head. I was gathering plants in the woods. I thought I was attacked by a ghost. Isn't that ridiculous?
She's haunted, clear as day.
No, it's not ridiculous, no. If you're haunted, I might be able to help you.
I'm not haunted. I just took fright is all. But if you really want to help, when I ran, I dropped my bag. It has my medical equipment and supplies. Could you get it for me?
Medical supplies are valuable. A shame to lose them. I'll see what I can do.
May God's goodness go with you. If you're serious. I still can't tell if you're a serious man.
Let's follow picture of health haunting case.
You are such a good man.
Banisher, rebel, finder of lost baggage.
And Beetlehead. You forgot Beetlehead.
Beetlehead, what the hell does that mean? Wow, looks beautiful. This whole area of the game is phenomenal.
Here in the crevice, Evelyn Fitcher's lost bag.
How did she manage to drop it down there?
Something's here.
Hidden.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is it? I don't see anything. Unless it's rocks.
Off we go then.
I guess that was it. Sometimes you think it's gonna be some kind of a hidden treasure, but nope. Just rocks.
Down, boy.
Have some of that.
I still don't know what these poachers and specific items with burning background are, but we're gonna find out eventually, I'm guessing. Got no clue. We have also found some cursed chests. Haven't been able to open a single one of those.
Still impressive.
Ask for help if you need it. Not gonna ask for help? Look out!
In this game, they really like to overcomplicate simple things, how to get to a certain spot. You gotta go through so many little obstacles to get to a simple point of interest.
Our doctor may not believe in ghosts, but this journal was torn by a spectral hand.
Marcin left. A wee Highland kiss for you.
I hope whatever's in there is intact.
The ghost was after Evelyn, not her bag. Spectral stains lead back to camp.
Mistress Fitcher was something of a physician back in Yorkshire.
I wonder why she left.
Maybe she had no choice. Looks like her patients deserted her.
Intriguing. I wonder why.
We're gonna get back to this area after finishing this case, because there seems to be a lot more to explore. And there's another haunting case further ahead. I think it's connected to this area, but we'll see. I've also downloaded new drivers, so that might make the game more stable. It was crashing a lot during the previous stream today, so it's gonna be a good comparison. If it was up to my drivers, then alright. Not a problem.
The map points us west.
So you want a map? Do you wish to sail the seas, or perhaps to know which way is Boston? Or do you wish to travel west and claim more land that is not yours?
I just want to walk in the woods without getting lost.
I will teach you to draw your map. So, mark the camp as your starting point. Trace the path along it. Note each landmark. By journey's end, you have a map. But beware, you must know where is north. The sun rises in the east.
Why? Do we need a key?
Red McCraith, ma'am, at your service.
Ah, he who killed the beast. Well done.
Thank you. What's your name?
You may call me Jane.
I'll leave you. Thank you.
Wait,
No trouble exactly.
help Prudence if she needs.
Thank God you're back.
Why, Mistress Fitcher, whatever is the matter?
I was home, working. All of a sudden, the book in my hands was torn apart. What does the devil want with me?
Not the devil, but a ghost. You must know it now.
Till lately, I would never have believed such nonsense. This never would have happened in Yorkshire.
I've passed through Yorkshire. Seems nice enough. Why leave?
Why does it matter?
To understand why someone is haunted, it helps to know a little about them.
Fine. I came to treat the sick and chase the devil from New Eden town. My cousin, Nicholas Doolin, may the Lord keep him, said the town needed doctoring. I took my chance. But with
May the Lord keep him.
we were forced to leave.
For a rationalist, her faith in God and the devil is strong.
Did Thickskin ask you to join her group?
Nicholas spoke to her for me. She knew my worth. It was difficult to leave New Eden town. But I'd left one home behind. What did it matter if I must leave another?
Did you leave a lover behind? If that's not too impertinent a question.
It is too impertinent a question, thank you very much. And the answer is no. I left my patients, and I left a sister. Things between us had soured. Rather than try to fix the unfixable, I chose to start over.
Unfixable? Why?
She was to wed, and I opposed it. It was the mistake of her life. I would not lie to comfort her, and she would not forgive me for it.
That's good to know. Though I don't yet understand how it relates to your haunting. Mind if I look around? I'm aware this is your home.
If you must, you may.
What?
I get the feeling you're about... Yeah, but she'll be...
I should...
The Lord...
So we got a couple of hints for this case. Evelyn Fitcher opposed her sister's marriage, and the Teleton surgeon Mistress Fitcher lost the trust of her patients. Why is that the case?
Whatever the ghost wanted, it made quite the mess.
Someone has an axe to grind. This could be useful.
Shed key.
Someone threw a book through the window.
Our ghost's modus operandi, it seems.
Traces of a ghost's memory resonate here.
You must break the engagement.
First, I'll thank you for your concern. Second, I shall refuse. Felicity and I shall marry.
You have the pox. You will infect your wife, and both of you will die.
So cease your nagging and do your job. Cure me.
Quite the contentious consultation. The patient in question must be our ghost.
He had syphilis and didn't take it serious. She took that personally.
Maybe she was having an affair with her sister's
My daughter's business.
fiance.
They didn't like their medicine.
There are really interesting stories behind these haunting cases. I quite like it.
Time to take a look outside.
The dose makes the poison.
The answer is here somewhere.
Aha, shed key.
this be the sister?
The ghost is connected to this picture. Time to summon him.
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
Still confusing your chants?
Ah. Ghost.
You may hide no more.
Why am I here? Oh, that was a clever trick. Now you see me, you lucky things. Can you hear me too?
Aye, we can hear you. We've not met. Seen your likeness. In the picture, you seemed in better shape.
Well, now that's not very polite. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Geoffrey Rollins, me. Pretty as a picture. Near as pretty as you, me lady fair.
We're banishers. Looks are not high on our list of priorities.
Banishers, are you? How very attractive. I wager you smell good. I wager you smell dangerous. I like you.
The portrait. It's very good. Whose work is it?
Evelyn's. My sister-in-law to be. Also, in all but name, my physician.
A mark of her affection, perhaps. Was she dear to you too?
Evelyn? Dear to me? No. Her sister Felicity, yes. Very dear. Dear, dear Felicity. Dear Felicity. My wife-to-be, had fate allowed it. Yes, I was intent on marrying Felicity, and would not be deterred by some midwife's trifle.
Mistress Fitcher knew you had syphilis. Is it any wonder she would oppose your marriage to her sister?
She was the doctor, my lady fair. All she had to do was cure me.
What can you tell me about your illness?
Don't worry your pretty head about that, my lady fair. 'Tis nothing, nothing at all.
If the pox was nothing, then what killed you?
Why, it was love. I had fevers. Sunlight would hurt my head. I had tunnel vision, my lady fair, and I did not like it. Then one day, I could no longer speak. My legs refused to work, my muscles rebelled against me, and in the end, so did my mind. At the last,
Sounds like poison.
like someone reached into my chest and crushed my heart. I did not like that either.
I'm no expert, but that doesn't sound like the Great Pox to me.
The pox was nothing, old man, nothing at all. I was a fool in love.
Love didn't kill you, Geoffrey Rawlings. Only a fool would think otherwise.
I'm no physician, but I think he probably is a fool.
With what did she treat your lesions?
Salts and powders, powders and salts. And did they work? No, they did not.
Too much sulfur rots the brain, and Joffrey says he lost his mind.
No, the other symptom.
I wasn't reading, so I don't know what the correct answer is.
Too much affects the
But the game is gonna give it to me.
One's heart rot till death occurs.
That's it. Powdered quicksilver, mercury salts, and Mistress Fitcher increased the dose.
Poisoning, perhaps?
Wait, what?
A poisoning indeed, and not by carelessness. She is not a careless woman.
Are you telling me that Evelyn Fitcher, Mistress Fitcher, the midwife, my sister-in-law to be, poisoned me. I'm gonna kill her.
Geoffrey Rawlings was obnoxious before. Now he's downright nasty.
Well, I can't blame him.
Mistress Fitcher's in danger.
He has pretty good damn reason to be pissed, right? You know, considering he's dead. Let's finish the case.
You think she killed him?
Yes, I do.
She swore to protect and use her knowledge to kill. No shame.
What would you have done to save your sister from the pox?
I'd have told her the truth and trusted her to call off the wedding. Not sure she'd have listened, mind you. Try this on for size.
This can't be true.
Geoffrey Rawlings, stand away.
Mind your own business, Lady Fair.
God damn, this is a powerful move.
You're in its side square.
Get back up!
I'm right here, you know.
Whoa.
I'm right here, you know.
It's over. They're gone.
By God Almighty, what on earth were they?
I know who haunts you. Your ghost is the spirit of one Geoffrey Rawlings.
Oh Lord, I thought I knew the voice. I thought I glimpsed his face.
He was betrothed to your sister, right? You opposed the union.
And what of it? She chose him over me. Why would he return to haunt me now?
Fearing he would give your sister the pox, did you poison him with quicksilver?
Is he here in search of revenge? Yes. I stole a few months of Geoffrey Rawlings' life to save decades of my sister's.
You mistook yourself for God. Though you'd sworn an oath to protect life, you delivered death.
I played God, for God did nothing. To save one you loved, you do the same.
The good lady doctor has a point.
Yep.
Let's get to the bottom of this. You've both made your choices. Now it's my turn. Geoffrey Rawlings, your vices endangered your life and that of your bride. For that, you are poisoned. Understandably, you're angry.
Now the truth is known. Your anger has served its purpose. Release it.
Why should I? I died so young. I died betrayed.
You lived, you died. Be at peace with it.
Peace? Yes, peace. As peaceful as a picture. I wish to be remembered. Perhaps Evelyn would finish my portrait.
She may be amenable. No guarantees.
Am I going to heaven? Will Felicity meet me there? Will she forgive me?
No guarantees there either, friend.
There is nothing left for you here.
I think ascend is the fair thing to do here. Although I never really got the difference between banish and ascend. It leads to the same goal for both Aneta or Antea, whatever the name is, and the ghost.
I was wrong.
He lived life selfishly, but there was love in him.
Strangely, the peace you gave him has set me free.
Enjoy it, Madam Doctor, as best you can.
Alright, that case is done. We have another one over here. Let's get to it. I forgot how much ass can hurt from sitting. Thankfully I'm equipped to deal with it. Time to get fat. Nah. Just get a pillow or something. Damn, seems like a driver update did not do anything. I'm gonna have to mention that in the review. Crashes have been frequent today, and it's not up to me, it seems. Oh wait, there are a couple of things we can buy from here. Unique items, I believe.
Good day, Nelly.
Oh, the better.
Let's...
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Why did I buy this? Strength 8, Dexterity 5, Vitality 22, Strength 8, Vitality 16. So if I upgrade this to level 3, yeah, it's basically the same as the other one with a different bonus.
Good day to you, Squire.
Thank... Go for...
I'll bid you good day. A secret path into the forest.
Discreet, too.
This way.
Not today.
I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
Do you hear a French woman?
Aye. She's taking no shite.
Well, she is French.
Let's explore this area a little bit. Couple of things we can do here, it seems. So let's search for... I'm guessing there's gonna be rituals with challenges. That's what usually this. That's usually what this game does as a side content, which is fine. Basic challenges, making things a little bit tougher.
I'm right here, you know. It's about to shoot. Look to me.
Suddenly feel invigorated. Feels weird.
So that was it. Okay.
Pleasant.
Told you.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Marcin left. This requires a key.
Usually they put keys close by, but it's not a guarantee.
Is it just me, or...?
I felt it too.
Down, boy!
La prise pour qui? Je ne me laisserai pas faire!
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Fais-moi le fier maintenant!
Something's concealed.
Venez, Ganesh!
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
What? I don't get it. I think it's connected to the yelling woman.
Who is there? Come no closer!
Easy, madam. I mean you no harm.
Come no closer! Who are you? Why do you follow me?
Red McCraith, at your service.
The banisher who killed the beast. Bravo, I suppose.
Are you Prudence Hake?
What do you want?
She's skittish. Why?
Who were you talking to just now?
What do you mean?
Just now. Your voice was raised. You were speaking French.
That's
second.
ridiculous.
Had to kill a spider, you know how it is. And it's Valentine's Day, so at least some kind of a gift.
Fine.
You heard wrong.
You won't get her to say it, but Prudence Hake is secretly French.
I'll be plain, Mrs. Hake. I believe you need my help.
I did not say I was Prudence Hake.
She's stubborn. I like that.
I've seen the writing on your walls. You're haunted, are you not?
I've had strange visitors, it's true. You, for example. Stay out of my house.
Good
I'm
point.
going home now. I mean it. Stay out.
She denies what's happening to her. We'll need proof. More numbers. They look new. Yet more numbers. Let's follow the trail.
What numbers? What the hell does she see? Aha, there they are.
Mrs. Hake seems suspicious to me.
She was as suspicious of you as you are of her.
I don't trust her. What else is she hiding?
Her troubles, perhaps? Or her guilt? Numbers. We're on the right track.
Something's concealed. There's more of it. Ah, shut it. Stay put.
Can I join in too?
Hey, Will, welcome back, mate.
Ready and waiting.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Godless! Faithless!
Oh, it doesn't like us snooping.
This is a cipher. Has Prudence Hake been sending encrypted messages? She reports the destruction of food rations arriving by sea in New Eden.
That explains the burnt docks when we arrived.
What now?
More stains. Keep digging.
Cheers, Belle. Just had to kill a spider for a Valentine's Day, you know, because, you know, girls and spiders, they don't work together. It's a beautiful gift from me to my beloved. I didn't put it there though, so... It went well, mate. It's simple as always. We are a very simple couple, so we always enjoy each other's company. for the most part. It was a lunch in a small restaurant. Really simple as it gets. But look, when you're in good company, you can go anywhere and it's gonna be phenomenal. As long as you like the company that you're with. Yeah, but this one was a big one. Never seen. Well, I did see here big ones, but this one was kind of, what the fuck is this shit? So I get her.
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
I agree, though. I agree with you that they are useful. Sometimes they are like, you know what, you look at the wall and then, oh, fuck. Even I was, holy shit, what the hell is that thing, right? And it's not paying rent, so whatever's not paying rent, it can go, as far as I'm concerned. And these fuckers are useless anyway, where I live. Fucking hoping that they would kill mosquitoes, and instead they kill 2 mosquitoes per year, goddammit. And I have about an average of 20 per day during summer in my house with those nets on the windows. Fucking useless bastards. More light and punch attack damage, okay. Simple challenge though. Although I'm more built for heavy attacks, but it's fine. Ej, čekaj da zatvorim.
Standing by.
Oh, that was an easy one. You're just an old romantic fool. Enjoy, Belle. What? Adam Driver. Ah, that's the Kylo Ren guy, right? Hey, Mandalorian Martin, I already talked about that today. It's an agenda. It's an agenda. I'm for whatever people want to make, whatever the design is. Beauty should not be a problem. That's why the games exist, so that we can play various characters. But if it's nice to look at, even better, right? Who doesn't want to look at something beautiful? For example, scenery in this game, all beautiful. I like to look at it. That's why I like to play it. But beauty doesn't mean anything when it comes to bad writing. Nothing can help characters then. One second. Am I liking this game more? Not more, but not less as well. So pretty much at the same way of thinking, like when I managed to do the yearly impression. early impression, and now it's pretty much the same. The game doesn't change much. It opened up a little bit in terms of the world, but it's nothing really that beneficial for the game itself, except that there are haunting cases, additional haunting cases that we can do. So far, this game, from what I'm playing, is 7 out of 10, which is a good game, and I think that surprised me. I thought it wouldn't be as good as this. But we'll see. We'll see if it changes. I don't think this is a type of game that can change drastically above to go for higher scores than that or lower scores than that, because it's too good at the things it does well, and it's quite mediocre in other things. So, but I think that's a good score for a game like this so far. So far, it might change though. It might change. Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10 for me. Is a good game. That means more people than not will enjoy it. Gotta appreciate the writing, the morality of choices and characters as well. The game looks beautiful as well. There are really a lot of good things about the game itself, and you can't neglect that. While true that gameplay is not brilliant, and that's where well, actually in this game you do spend most time playing it. That's why it's called gameplay. But there's a lot of talking, a lot of investigating through these haunted cases, and I think that saves the game more than it hurts it. If there was far more gameplay and far less haunting cases, if the writing wasn't so good, and if these cases weren't unique, then the game would suffer a lot more. But they have a good thing going on in terms of pacing. I think pacing is quite nice.
Thomas?
However, I still need to check the exploration and how deep that goes, although it seems like it's just basic collection stuff. And the rewards are quite weak in terms it mostly get resources and a couple of upgrades. Still haven't found any weapons. Any different types of weapons. I got 2 weapon types that I got. Those aren't even types, those are the same weapons. From how the inventory looks like, it seems like there could be more weapons, but I don't know, maybe I missed it. Maybe I gotta search better for different types. I do like the fact that we have this armor, and it's definitely...
She lied to him.
And it definitely... I always like... oh, look at this. Look at the little drops on the armor when the rain is falling. I don't know if you can see that, but this is very nice. Yeah, presentation-wise, this game is fantastic. Yes, it is a story-driven game. That matters. In story-driven games, presentation matters a lot. It doesn't have to, but at times it does. At times it adds a lot. Depends on the type of writing, and for a game like this, it works really well. The dark woods. Yep, it is. But I really like the way Don't Know thinks with the writing. They try to make it meaningful. Whatever you are doing, that it actually makes some sense, that there's a realistic story behind it, and that it shows duality of the human nature. And all in between levels of approach to certain situations, and how people are torn with and how far they are willing to go in order to do what they think is right. they really know how to approach that specific type of writing, and I like that a lot. There's no good or bad. There's lesser evil, bigger good and lesser good, and it's very nice way of writing because it's realistic. Rogue Trader did that as well. There isn't a good path. Well, there is Iconoclast, but sometimes it's not gonna pay off. You're gonna go with the Iconoclast path. I mean, you go, look, I'm so good, I'm helping people, and then those people attack your bastards on the ship because they were infected. And those types of decisions that haunt the good guys trying to stay good guys. So it's very interesting how if you can write, how you can make things quite meaningful and quite real. Ambiguous. Thank you. Gonna have to look that word up. Not sure what the definition of that is. I know the word, but I know ambidextrous, but ambiguous. Ambiguous is kind of two-faced, right? Something like that. All right, cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what to do with these things. A lot of things that... Oh wait, what's the third upgrade? I completely forgot to check that one. Outburst. Oh, that was the third upgrade. Then we have the leap. Ah, okay, cross ethereal portals. I wasn't even using those. Never noticed it in fights. Got it, mate. Thank you. I love when I learn a new thing. I still don't know what is the point of using red in the exploration, because she's got this ghost sight, which basically does everything that you need, and you can collect things.
Wait, we wish only to talk. Take your whispers and be gone.
God damn, that's Darth Vader over there.
They brought more friends.
Ah, stuck.
I can help.
You gotta take out Alpha Tormented ones, or it's gonna be a problem.
Can I join in too? Did we miss a few? Run, Red!
Nice try, Thomas.
Appreciate it, mate. I'm a much better writer than I am a talker. I know how to write very well, but that's why I can do decent sounding reviews or topic videos. But when I need to talk like this, when I'm concentrated on the game and on the chat, and it's quite a problem. That's why I always stutter and sound like a moron at times. It's difficult, and you kind of tire out quickly. Doing my best. Hopefully that is enough for people to at least enjoy a little bit. If they can, good. If they cannot, all fine. Can't do better than this at this point.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Look at you, unloved and godless, silent, worthless, blood-guilty fool, forever never-ending mercy by my loving kindness.
No, I cannot. I will not. Prudence, forgive me.
Forever silence is
Thomas? Thomas! My God, no! What have you done? Stay! Please! Stay!
So, let's see. I love this haunting cases, the overview. Thomas Hake. Do you guys know who Thomas Hake is? That's good, Will. I appreciate it. Thomas Hake is one of the most famous drummers in metal. He is from Meshuggah band. He's got that famous bleed drumming part. Thomas Hake. I think it's Thomas Hake. I think it's Thomas. Yeah, no.
Bad dreams do that to a man.
If he's haunted, yes. Yes, they can. He is here.
This will do nicely. I want to put my legs up.
Come on, give me a weapon. Please. No, nothing. Nice. Okay. Second wind. Saber and Farbane. It's all Saber and Farbane. Fucking hell. And yeah, it doesn't change. Yeah, it does change a little bit. My bad. The hilt. That's good. But I wish there was something other than a saber. Although I don't think this game would do it well in terms of different feeling. But alright, I'm not gonna assume. Let's hope there is something other than a saber and Farbane. I think that would add a lot more dynamic to combat. For example, a heavier weapon, or maybe a simple knife that would make you move faster, or you know, typical stuff. But I think those typical things really matter in melee combat focused games, and this is definitely a melee focused game.
My name is Antea Duarte. I'm a banisher. I'm working in the service of Mrs. Hake.
You whisper not.
They call them Hake here.
Your wife is not well.
I am not well. You are not well. You are like me.
So we're both dead. We have that in common.
Begone, devil! You'll not have her!
Prudence is not who you thought she is, and yet you kept her secret.
I know her. I love her.
Even after she betrayed the colony, even knowing she lied to you.
Perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment.
Sometimes
I have... She need...
He protects her.
then either we banish him, or whatever we do, Prudence has the right to...
Another interesting choice.
What are you doing here? Who exactly were you talking to?
Who? Me?
Just now you were talking to someone. Who was it?
That's ridiculous. I'm alone here.
Just tell her, what the fuck?
Don't play with me, Banisher. Now tell me the truth.
I can tell you the truth. But can you? You rarely sleep. You wake exhausted. You feel...
What do you know of me?
I know you're a spy. And I know your husband loved you very much. He found your cipher.
There is no ghost here.
Though Thomas may wish to protect you, his presence puts you in danger. He thought I was a threat to you. He tried to chase me away. He loves you very much, which is why he won't leave you alone.
Is he here? Is Thomas here?
Yup, drumming like a big boy.
He wants you away from New Eden.
I wish there was a ghost set of drums. And Thomas Hake goes on it and then...
Prudence?
Nah, that would be ridiculous. That wouldn't fit the game. But they can't name him Thomas Hake and then... Yeah, there's not much difference here.
Thomas Hake, you met a tragic end. But, despite her lies, you lingered to protect the woman you love.
My dearest Prudence, will she be safe without me? Will she live in peace?
She's heard your warning. Now let her go. Let her live her life her own way.
Please, tell her her love was ever enough.
She knows.
You have been heard. You have been heard.
I know about drummers, but I don't know about drumming. Although I will, I think I'm gonna, before the operation, I'm gonna go buy triggers, drum triggers, and put them on, and then, since I'm gonna be able to use legs, it's time to master the double bass. I'm gonna tear it to shit. I'm gonna have to buy a new one because of the overuse.
Is he here? What happened? What did you do to him?
Thomas found peace. He wished you to know that your love was enough.
Please. I need a moment. Alone.
So by completing these cases, we get the essence. That's good. That's a decent reward because essence is a direct upgrade. Now to
Lost his mind. His love held fast.
but to upgrade, we gotta get to the camp. That's the only way to upgrade. So now we have two options. We can do this. Defeating an enemy with a manifestation restores. Now, using outburst while the banish gauge is full increases outburst enemy with 75 but consumes all banish points. Yeah, banish is useful. I don't see this as being viable. Some of these upgrades are not really good because if you use outburst, then again, this is an AoE attack. Again, using the banish gauge. Well, maybe that gives you an option to not use banish gauge at all and maybe use it only for the specific attack type. Yeah, let's go with this. All right, let's go with it. Fuck it. See how it fits everything. Switch to NT right after a parry to trigger a punch attack that ignores the resistance. Cost 10 spell damage dealt by all perfect switch attacks is increased by 20%. Ah, this is a perfect switch. I don't have those yet. Rifle hits refill the banish gauge by 15%. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna stick with that. And let's see what's in the vicinity. I think there were a couple of question mark. Here is a point of interest I want to visit, and there's also something here. The map looks quite beautiful, I gotta say, and it is well portrayed where things are, but it can be a little bit problematic to navigate. However, I don't know if there is direct control that would bring up the map. Let me see that. There is. I'm an idiot for not realizing that sooner, but of course there is. My bad. It's not the game's fault, it's my fault. Now, upgrades when it comes to character progression are decent. They are definitely not bad. And it helps. They really help tremendously in certain situations. So, But see, this is the problem. This is what I don't like. That's completely unnecessary that these modern developers are putting in games. This whole section to the right, Wisdom, Wrath, Vitality, Persistence, it's not the type of a game that could utilize these attributes in a good way. Hey Deacon, welcome back, mate. It's not the type of a game. This is irrelevant for the most part. You could probably build a bit around, but that's just not enough. There isn't enough depth to the system to support resources, upgrading stuff, and to support any kind of attribute system. It doesn't add anything to the game. The interesting thing is when she dodges and hits, she can't do anything afterwards. I don't know why.
Ask for help if you need it.
She is being a little bit annoying in the fight. Although I know what the developers have tried to indicate with it, meaning that she is good against possessed creatures. And these wolves were possessed, so I understand what they are going for, but she kind of talks too much.
I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
Curse or a spell, eh? Maybe Seeker could help us with this.
Ah, she's gonna give us an upgrade for the cursed chest, but at least we know where it is now. So okay, I don't need to... Oh, there's a destructible wall. Okay. Oh, good thing I looked it on the map. What's that? Uh-huh.
Ready and waiting.
There's an interesting thing that I've noticed in a fight. When she does this, and then after a dodge, she can't do anything. She does dodge, hits, and if you do another dodge, you can hit. But if you want to continue attacking, you can't. So look at this. What I mean by that. I'm gonna now do the dodge, attack, and then I'm gonna continue pressing attacks. And look how long the pause is without new attack connecting after the dodge and attack. See how long the pause was? Let's see if there's the same case with red. Nope, he continues into the attack. So it seems they didn't really define animations as much as they could have. Seems like they left the same animation type and didn't really repurpose it for Antia. Alright, now it's time to move our asses to something new. So we have done the haunting cases, and there's a point of interest over there, but for that we need to get back to the village. So let's get back to the village. Now it might seem like a long trek on the map, but it isn't. I think this is done well. All these locations are connected. There are shortcuts that can be opened up, and they are close to big locations. So something that might seem like it's so out of the way, it isn't in the end. Yes, all looks good along the way. I agree there.
I'm right here, you know.
And there we are, back at the village. I like that. I don't like this. Keeps happening. Cheers, mate. I'm glad you guys are here. As always, always a good talk. I'm just hoping that I'm not gonna ruin this game for any of you that would like to play it. Because it is a story-driven game, and some of you have been from, well, seen most of the streams that I've done for the game. I'm just hoping I'm not gonna ruin the game for you, that eventually you'd give it a go, because I think that studios like Don't Nod deserve the support, because they do things the right way, except for the combat. I mean, I don't know if they don't have the idea, or do they not know how to do it? Because sometimes people don't have an idea how to do good combat. Honestly, if they just talk, I'd give them a couple of ideas. I wouldn't know to program anything, but I would know what the problem is. Yeah, alright, that's good. That's good if you can forget most of it.
Take him under threat.
But I gotta say, it's fun firing from this rifle. Sound effects are quite nice. That might be the best part about the combat. I have both Baldur's Gate 3 to run through a few, and then the main one, Rogue Trader, which stopped, so I can do Baldur's Gate 3, play both at once, didn't work. Yeah, that's too much of a hassle for the brain. Not that I'm underestimating your brain or anything, it's just paying attention to different types of writing, different text font, different character progressions. I would not recommend it personally. I would, when you play a CRPG, you should just play one CRPG and stick with it, because, and maybe play something else easier on the head, easier for the head outside of it, when you feel like you need a break. But 2 RPGs at once, that's a tall order for anyone, mate. Not saying you can't do it. I don't want to underestimate you or anything like that, but it's challenging. I wouldn't do it, to be honest. I wouldn't. I couldn't do it.
This is getting serious.
I don't think this outburst upgrade is worth it, to be perfectly honest. It does good AoE damage, don't get me wrong, but I lose Banish completely with it. Yeah, there's something about Rogue Trader, mate, even though it's unfinished. As a person that played CRPGs since the age of 10 or something like that, I don't know when I started, but I think it was sometime during that age, it's just the way the writing hooks you. I love brutal type of writing. I don't like feel-good type of writing. I love when there's something challenging going on that makes me think about decision-making process. And that has a good story, and the whole that dark, brutal world. I love dark writing in particular. I think it's fucking phenomenal, man. It's just how dark it gets, how brutal, how genocidal it gets. It's ridiculous. It's a completely different experience. Usually you have these medieval type RPGs. Maybe that's the maybe some of us are fed up with medieval CRPGs. I'm not saying that I am, but maybe some people are just fed up, and that's why something like Rogue Trader, when it comes out, it's a breath of fresh air. And not to say that combat is brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant, in my opinion. The things you can do in that combat, how you set up kills and all, it's fucking phenomenal. And some of the best buffing I've played yet in any game. Buffers are so well done. It's not your typical bollocks. I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 things. No, the amount of things they can do, and how different it all is, it's quite appealing to me personally. Aha, there it is. Wasn't I here already? Oh, I missed this. Maybe I wasn't. Oh, come on, man. Walk towards the end. Aha, traversal over there. That's good. Let's see if we can enter the house before that. I can't remember having two CRPGs at the same time I wanted to play equally. Yeah, we are blessed recently with good CRPGs. Actually, not good, but great. Last 10 years we have had phenomenal CRPGs specifically. And I can't be happier. I know I did a Dark Age of CRPGs is coming video, which it is. People kind of throw some smaller projects and then think that that's gonna, but it's not the case. These projects are far less relevant than from the big hitters of the big hitters of the industry. Let's be honest, this is what it is. Yeah, there's a reason why they have the best games out there. But Baldur's Gate 3 has definitely shown that there is a market for CRPGs. But the problem with Baldur's Gate 3 is that it's quite easy on the eyes, which is relevant to a lot of people, especially new players. To us, CRPG players is not that much relevant. We know what we are getting into. We are not getting into any kind of visual masterpiece, although Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing, the best in that department. But we know that that's not what's most important thing about CRPGs. That's why you can create visually shitty looking CRPGs that would be phenomenal games, no matter what. But do I think that CRPGs should start kind of improving some stuff? Yes, I do. Not that it's gonna bring quality, because visual presentation doesn't improve quality of such games. It just looks better for the most part, but that it improves combat or something, it doesn't. But I would definitely love to see better animations. For example, from Rogue Trader. Better impacts, reactions, and so on. Kinda finally to up the ante in that regard. But I understand it's a difficult thing to do for them. Let's see. Alright, there's this spot I want to discover what it is that we can find there. Can we even get to it though? Where does this take us? Maybe less drama than gate. Yeah. I don't know if it would. I think it sold well afterwards, but not at the release date. That's what George Sawyer a little bit fucked up by saying that it didn't sell well. I thought it didn't sell well, and then people have told me in the comment section on the video that it actually did sell well over time. But Josh kind of fucked up that. I am glad though. I'm really glad that it did sell well in the end. Because I love Pillars of... I know that Pillars of Eternity 2 writing is not up to par to, let's say, Pillars of Eternity 1 or some of the older Obsidian games, but I liked it still. I think it was well done. Not brilliant, not amazing, but well done. And character progression, combat. I loved the exploration as well.
Blocks the path.
Yeah, we still can't do anything about it. Alright, nothing much we can do here. I've explored this area, it seems. Oh, the fuck? I can't go anywhere. So, we're gonna go back to the village and proceed with the story. I know there are some things I could explore, but I'm interested in the story. And we're gonna see what this is. But first, let's go back to the village. That's the thing, it seems like it's much larger than it is. See, for example, we are now, I'm gonna show you why. We were now here, and the amount of time that it takes me to get here is way less than you would think. Which is good, don't get me wrong, I like that. Nothing bad comes from less of a time wasting. Swashbuckling as well, yeah, the builds were phenomenal. I remember doing the Zeus build where you could discharge electricity in your armor and then kill everyone around. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, don't tell me that, mate. I could go back to that game as well. Oh yeah, I also got Thaumaturge, or whatever the name is, Thaumaturge key. So I will be playing that after this. Not today after, but when I'm done with Banishers. But I think that's gonna happen next week. I want to finish this game as soon as possible. So I might skip some of the side content. I'm not going for trophies. I don't give a shit about that. But that's not the point. I would like to see all the stories because they interest me. They're really enticing, and I appreciate that a lot. There's this point of interest and a locked chest over here. Smuggler's loot, reward equipment. I want to see what that is. And then we'll progress the story. There were some really tough fights in that game, mate. So I understand exactly what you mean. I was struggling with some of the fights too. You had to really use the best builds. But it's good. I like that. And there were some really mechanically well done fights.
Ask for help if you need it.
Born of trees. Thank you very much. Will, people, please. What? What does that mean? Really appreciate the donation, mate. Helps a lot. Thank you, guys. You've been incredibly supportive ever since I started streaming this game. So we got a new item. Where does it go? I think it was a ring, right? Damage dealt by anti is increased by up to 50% the higher the spirit gauge. Yeah, but it really fucks with red too much, this ring, so I'm gonna leave this. It gives me a good balance. And there's also a chest here that we might be able to get to. Thankfully, compass is really good now that now when you get used to it, it's really good. I don't know if I have the key for it. I seriously doubt it. Oh, I know where this chest is. It's the one I couldn't get to. Was it because I didn't see this cliff? No, what? Oh, it's taking me all the way around. Kaj opet? Dobro, thanks. Oh, fuck off. Again. Thankfully, there's a lot of autosaves. Yeah, and I also updated the drivers, thought that it might be my problem on my side, but it isn't. Thankfully, though, not long sections of the game were not lost, so that I would have to repeat it. Okay, where the fuck is the chest? Uh-huh, there it is. I don't have the key for it. Alright. No, nothing else really can be done. Let's just proceed with the story. And I mean, I could go and explore, but I really want to progress the story.
Coat my wolf kills on one hand. Away with you.
Yeah, the bad part of it, right? It was a kind of a misty thing. Something like that. That's cool thing about the vampires, you can always add those kind of powers. I mean, dodge doesn't look bad in this game. It's a simple dodge, but it just isn't. You see, the movement is so kind of sudden, unrealistic looking. Yeah, it's a convenient thing, isn't it? When you don't need to animate a proper dodge. I mean, she is kind of doing that thing, but it looks also quite sudden, and it doesn't. It feels like it doesn't feel that well.
She's waiting for you.
Go where?
Cyridi. No. The nightmare's grip on the world is too strong. There's no way back to the meeting house.
We've done fine.
You're dead.
You're blunt, but I take your...
That's better. Follow me.
Alright, let's visit the witches. That should give us an upgrade for... upgrade for opening cursed chests. Or whatever those things were. I'm a sucker for the time period of Vampire. I think the game is the same time.
How far is far? Don't worry. You'll
And I
be
think
safe.
this game is in the same time.
The Maya is
somewhat.
home to many angry spirits. But my mistress keeps them quiet.
I like it as well. But it all depends on how good and how well they create it, right? And they did a good job in this game and in Vampire regarding the setting.
That spectre you fought looked like a harvester.
Banishers and their labels.
He'll surely be back.
So will I.
The veil seems thinner here.
Always has been. We call them the Maya marshes, but the nearby tribes call it the ill mouth. Stay too long, you'd get sick.
Is that why Ceridian's wards wane faster than they should?
That is because she is dying.
I'm sorry.
Life's a journey. Death is but one step.
This is almost as lovely as that ride through Herengracht.
All we're missing is the hailstones and the Russia at our heels.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
You do plan the best escapes.
This swamp looks amazing.
Spectres on the shore aren't moving.
The marshes are well protected.
Are those soldiers?
That, Miss Duarte, is All Saul's army.
You're young.
You're dead.
Your essence is strong for one your age. How did you come to be here?
How did you come to waste your potential by being a banisher?
Death to the dead.
Is that so? Welcome to
I like those as well.
There is much power here.
The forests and the bogs.
You noticed that, did you?
Yeah, look at this. This is phenomenal.
Welcome to Ceridian's Island.
Thanks, Bell. Appreciate it, mate. Fucking hell, you guys are incredible. Jesus Christ. And on a Valentine's Day as well. So thoughtful of you. I feel like one of those tots on Twitch that does crunches and squats for money. Considering it's a Valentine's Day. I just don't do any of that, so. Does that mean I'm prettier than them? Definitely not.
How does she do that? There's a trick, right?
There's more to that one than tricks. The girl is gifted.
Yeah. You need to bend over. I can't. My lower back is in shambles due to the disease, so. No, mate, I'm not the one doing bending over. Can't.
What is this?
Banisher rule number 3. Remember Whiz Beach Bog?
Aye. I'll not poke this thing with a stick.
Yes, we do. We were today on Valentine's Day lunch, but thankfully I have a girl that is very modest and rational, so there's no pressure. I could have done nothing. We could have done nothing. It was a joint idea. that we have a place where we like to go to eat sometimes, and we rarely do that, but yeah, look, it's Valentine's Day, why not? Also bought some additional things, flowers and things like that, of course, why not? Although I kinda do these things rarely, but when I do it, I don't like to do it when it's a certain date. I like to do it when it's just a random Tuesday. It has more meaning then, in my opinion. But I did it today anyway. She deserves it. Being with my diseased ass. Yeah, gonna be a tough period for her after the operation.
That's all right.
You gotta appreciate that.
Stained webs. Too thick for us to get through.
We came from there. All right, let's just go and proceed with the story. I'm constantly exploring around, trying to find little bits and pieces, but I know what I'm gonna find. Let's find those witches.
If you need a breather, we can do it here. Falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
I don't know the last time I've used healing potion, and I'm playing on very hard, which is the highest difficulty that there is. Doesn't speak well for the difficulty design, because I'm not that good, so... After the third attack, switch to Antia. Yeah, but it's also down to a point, down to that frequency of repetition. Kind of get the muscle memory down and all that, and then things become easier. That's why games usually become easier as it goes. That's why it's quite challenging to create meaningful difficulties over time. As it would challenge you the same way that you were challenged at the beginning, just in an upgraded way. That's why it's difficult, because humans get used to the same thing and get to know and when they get to know the game and the intricacies of it, what things work better, what things work worse, and then they become more effective. That's where the game needs to switch things up a little bit. Switch the dynamic up, usually through new weapon types, through new enemy types, and so on. There's many ways to do it, but it's a challenging thing to do nonetheless. Wait, where did I come from? Okay.
Hanging dolls.
So, the switch.
As a child, I made dolls.
Okay, I got it.
I bet you did.
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the Ill Mouth.
I keep getting amazed at the locations of this game.
What is that?
Everything looks so damn good.
Antea?
Fuck the Helldivers. Stupid repetition multiplayer bullshit. That two people with a chat GPT could create probably. You know I don't like those games. That's the guy I started with the YouTube with. He's busting my balls about Helldivers for a couple of days now. We played Helldivers 1 a little bit, but we had that HD Play gaming channel before. Yeah, he plays stupid games a lot. I mean, those modern games, sorry, not stupid, but those modern games with a lot of repetition and not much substance to it. So Helldivers is right up his alley. I'm not saying it's a bad game, I don't know how good the game is. Maybe it's phenomenal. But it's just not my thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it, mate, so you can vote. This is tyranny, this is not democracy. On this channel there's no democracy unless I make it so. And I'm not making it so. Nah, mate, I don't have the time, I don't have the will. Just nothing against you. You know, that's nothing against you, but
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was, it's just I was lost and I had nowhere to go. I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps for the dead. It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. A light in the darkness that led me back to me. And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three. And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Good day.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
god damn, she's big.
Have we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind.
Had to take a deep breath after that sentence, Will. Inappropriate for modern audiences.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through.
I'm glad they are remaking The Witcher 1. Is it a remaster or a remake? I actually think Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 deserve a remake, a proper one.
Now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be able to end this together.
You brought us
Nice.
here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees. Dearest, dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other.
This
No
year?
barriers. Your bond must be strong.
Nice. Did not know that.
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender unconditionally to each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled, but some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The Void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible.
The way is shut.
When you have learned to walk the Void,
Only the dead can enter. Is that the solution?
first, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
What is this void? If there's a place beneath the incarnate and the invisible, this is the first I've heard of it.
Now you have, and not before time. That's enough for now.
Is it safe? What will we find there?
Who knows what you'll find? It ebbs and flows, expands and contracts, twists and turns, but you won't find safety. In the void, safe has no meaning. Just know this. The moment you enter it, you must escape. In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
We recently came across a cursed item and thought you could help us cleanse it.
Really? Why us?
Well, you know, spells, curses, witches.
A simple explanation. This guy is a legend.
How fun it is to see you squirm. There are many ways to enchant an item, or dispel its curse. Seeker may be of help. Go talk to her.
A graveyard down the road from me had to remove its enter-only sign because it was causing stress. I don't get it. Enter only.
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
Or it was the sign it's enter only. If it is, then it makes sense, right? Well, that's a funny sign if it says it's enter only. I like that. Yuri, a bit it does. It's that, you know, strong women. A lot of bitchy and strong women in the game. But not to the extent that you would feel like the game is doing too much with it. At least not for now. I don't know. Maybe that changes later on. I'm definitely gonna mention that. If that happens. Oh, this thing has a lot of good upgrades. Oh, this could be nasty. Huh.
Thank you, Ceridian. What do you mean?
How difficult. The greatest of the great mystery. The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seek her way.
But what does the game mean by saying wounded enemy? This seems like a nice upgrade. Yeah, let's go with it. Why not?
Set the pool to show you the way.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Let's find a camp to upgrade.
Witchery. Feels unnatural. Dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe.
Good point. Why isn't the camp there? Oh wait, it's over here somewhere nearby, I think. Alright, it's not that bad, but they should have made it closer to the shop. But it's fine. Maybe we get the chance to burn the witches afterwards. That would be nice. Fireworks. Now let's see what we're gonna equip. I already changed one of the things. That's the amulet, the wristband. Scottish kilt. Fuck off. That's good. That's good. Didn't know we would do the banishing with kilts on. So to upgrade it further, we need to use magnetite. And to upgrade this, for example, we have to use... Oh yeah, I know he's Scottish. I know, I just never thought that it would be a situation where we would wear a kilt, you know, considering the profession. I love the fact that he's Scottish.
creeping ivy up ahead.
Yeah, we still can't deal with that, it seems. McCraith.
Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. Too many bastards out there want us dead.
So what we saw on the other side of the island, that was a void breach?
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one, a little ways off, in the back of a cave. Use that one for now. This one is special. It's the last and only way into New Eden town since the bridge burned down.
We could go back to New Eden right now?
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
All right. We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
We found a cursed object.
An object? What object?
A chest.
A curse could mean different things.
We found it in the wilderness. We think maybe someone bound a spirit.
Ah, I do believe you found a chest belonging to Fear God.
How do we get it open?
Why would you want to open it? That's demonology, and I'm not one for stepping in no demonology. Even if old... But from what he told me, Fear God Waterbury, the man, not his ghost, kept a ritual of unbinding in his...
Do you have this brick?
No, but I know we can find it. He's better go northeast from the hunter's camp. Keep to the east side of the trail until you can turn south. You forget things sometimes.
Yeah, we need to get that.
Yes.
I want to see what's in those chests.
We're looking for a breviary belonging to a demonologist that Seeker met after his death. All this in order to learn how to cleanse malignant spirits bound to cursed objects.
Remember Balthazar H. Frenhofer's teaching. Efficient, adapt.
Enter the void. And then we also have... what? I think this could be our... No, this is our spirit unbounding point of interest. Alright. And we have activity available. What's going on? Now we have a bunch of things happening. But alright. I dig this map a lot. I dig the progression on the map to get back to New Eden. I quite like that. Now before going to the void, let's get that thing sorted and maybe try to see what those new points of interest have created. I suck at navigating through by opening the map and then attempting to see what's going on. Where am I? Navigating, some would say. If they give me for those cursed chests some crappy rewards like a couple of gold coins and the flower, I'm gonna be pissed off. Oh, that's a charm? I thought maybe something more significant. feel like the game has opened up now a little bit. A lot of side stuff to do. Let's explore a couple of them. I'm not interested in completing everything in the game, because I don't think there's a lot of handcrafted unique content, but then again I might be wrong. Maybe those gold points of interest are something a little bit more specific. I like the fact that haunting cases are all handcrafted and unique, so that's really good. As they should be. That's why they are so meaningful. Can we see? No. He's got underpants. I thought we would see his balls.
According to the map, the treasure should be near.
Proper Scottish bastard.
Treasure has to be near.
And enemies kind of repeat themselves too much, to be honest.
Look to me.
Elite gem +2. Okay, that's gonna be helpful for upgrading equipment to tier 4.
This must be Fear God's lair.
Hopefully his writing is still around. I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
I'm guessing these things we are finding are connected somehow to cursed chests. It has to be. Those are cursed items, and then it serves as a key to cursed chests. Not a bad design if that's the case, but there's a good story to obtaining the upgrade, so makes sense in this world.
Ritual of unbinding. This must be it.
Yes. All you have to do now is repeat Fear God's prayer to get rid of a curse placed upon an item.
You have learned the unbounding ritual. You can now remove curses from objects like cursed chest. To open a cursed chest, you need to obtain 3 wooden figurines hidden nearby, then perform the unbounding ritual. Cursed chests can hide valuable rewards like new equipments. Okay, I'm gonna find myself a new equipment. Oh, we gotta perform the ritual first. Required resources, 3 lumberjacks. Cleanse a cursed object. Oh, void traveling. Now we've unlocked 2 more rituals. That's cool.
You are gone, I command you.
Soldier of Fortune upgrade. Okay, let's see what that does. Rifle shots consume 25 spirit points to deal 50% increased damage. We lose a little bit of strength, but we gain a lot in everything else by doing so. But this is such a good ring. I'll try it out. It gives me much bigger attribute upgrade. Paranormal Rob Roy. Who is that? Why does that ring a bell?
They brought more friends.
Ready and waiting. There's a tough one.
Ah, we got the new combo that I forgot to use. There, oh, that's a powerful one. Okay.
Hogging all the fun.
What? Oh. Finally had to use a healing potion.
The end is one of the spectres you fought against your own life.
A fate met by many a holy man unable to let go.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna... well, let's stick with that ring for a while. But that 40% damage increase when spirit is low is quite nice. But then again, spirit does not remain low. Now, this is the thing about the game. The game has these methodical elements to combat where you really need to pay attention how you're approaching it. What would be the focus? How do you want to play it? I like that. That's good. But it doesn't really incentivize using it because it's easy. So far it's been quite easy on very hard difficulty.
See that corpse? I could use a ritual.
Turn out and turn up!
Ready and waiting.
Ah, shit. I fucked that up.
I have another in sight. That one is shielded.
Try this on for size. Have some of this.
Alright, one question mark sorted. Now this is the one that interests me. What is the meaning behind gold question mark? Those are new. And there's quite a bit of equipment pieces left in the cursed chests that we will definitely check. It is more powerful now with some of the upgrades that I'm using. And I've also improved dexterity. Dexterity increases damage of the rifle. So there's a reason why it's more powerful. I do wish that we could get more rifles. I'm guessing there are ways. I don't see why they wouldn't implement new rifles into the game instead of just having the one. But anyway, here we go. Alright, the gold. Is that a boss, maybe? Headshot.
Get lost, won't you?
Oh, that wasn't it. I thought that was the gold one. I thought, what? That's nothing. That's nothing special. Nothing we haven't seen yet. However, that wasn't it. Aha, so we can take multiple paths to reach that place. Must be some kind of a boss fight. I wouldn't mind that. Some kind of mini boss or something. As long as they are better than the big boss called the Beast that we fought. I mean, if you guys saw that, it was... Ugh. Ugh. That's what you call a bad fight.
Wasn't I always?
All right, here we go. Oh, that's the void ritual that we can perform. Let's go down there, then we're gonna... I didn't enter the void yet, so I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm sure it's something that I couldn't figure out, but still...
Ready to cross that breach?
Alright, let's do it. So it's some kind of a testing area. Spectral malevolence, okay. Where antenna is a much better... Oh damn, these are level 15 enemies. More rifle and then snare damage.
Reinforcements!
Change targets. Tormented first.
Yup, I got it. Thanks.
Bastard!
Come on, banish. Nice. Oh, no damage whatsoever, great. Ah. Good thing I improved. Good thing I improved the rifle damage a little bit before this.
It's coming for you.
Wait a second, can we change inventory here? Because I have something that could help a lot, and that is this rifle damage is increased up to 50%. You cannot change your equipment in this context. Ah, too bad. That would be wonderful. It seems like these bastards are a little bit above my level at the moment. But we'll see how far they go with it. Yeah, they also regenerate quite fast, it seems. But we can do this. At least the first part. I don't know what's next.
I'm here, damn it.
God damn it.
Reinforcements! Stubborn bastard!
Come on. Again. Okay, this one is weaker at least. Shit. Did we kill it?
When a corpse is this hard?
There we go.
Get lost, won't you?
Think you could take on a ghost?
It's the motherfucking ghost. I don't know what ensnare is though. I don't think that's a manifestation I have unlocked yet. I think that's a manifestation or something. Because I don't know what else it would be. Well, this is a target practice.
Try this on for size.
Oh, did it? Alright. Yes, impact, overall impact of weapons seem to be well done. Translucent fiber. For better shit if you're a ghost. So that you get your morning shits in order. You use translucent fiber, of course. Well, is that it? Yeah, we've done it. Excellent. Oh, wait. No, we haven't. Or have we? Mm-hmm. Hmm? You know what? Before we... I cannot change equipment again. I thought maybe it's gonna be a new challenge here. There's a lot to like. Oh yeah, we are not done. I thought this was... I completed the first void with vastly over-leveled enemies, but yeah, not gonna happen. Not yet. And I can't switch gear. I mean, that's stupid. Why can't I switch gear? Oh, I don't know what the new challenge will be, though. Yeah, that's kind of... That wasn't well thought out, in my opinion. More rifle and snare again. Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Think you could take on a ghost?
It's angry now. Reinforcements!
Ah, shit, Alpha Tormented. Not now. God damn it.
Don't just...
It's certainly going well.
Did we miss a few?
This fight's not easily chewed.
Yeah, fuck. Now he's got him protected. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm not ready for this. If I knew what this challenge was beforehand, then I could have done something at least to make it. But the damage is too low.
Heads up!
Yeah, alright, just kill me. This has no point. It's just a waste of time. But at least now we know what we are in. I guess you're incorporeal, so you can't change physical stuff. But we are using the physical stuff, so it doesn't make sense. In that case, we wouldn't be able to use them even, right? And how do I get back? Uh-huh. What level am I anyway? Yeah, we are level 12, so quite a bit below.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Either way, it doesn't. Some things you can explain, but in a game they don't work well. For example, if you like this one, maybe there's an explanation, as you've said, but it just doesn't work well in form of video game. Especially when you have this type of a challenge that you don't know what it is before you enter the goddamn thing, and then you get through the first obstacle even though you weren't prepared, but then the second one you're fucked. But then again, I shouldn't be doing it since considering the level difference. So you have found an endless cluster of spectral activity. This type of cluster can be repeated. Its intensity will increase after each completion. You can recognize an endless cluster of spectral through its reddish ambient color. Okay, so there's a lot of fighting to be done in this game, the more we do it, but it all seems quite forced, to be honest. Now it's a good thing that we can do it, but then again, if the fighting was better, then all of these activities would be far more interesting. But considering how that fighting is not such an amazing thing in this game, it doesn't give that much benefit to the game itself. Yep, gear seems important. Gear seems important, but also not in a well done and good way. Yes, which is a bad thing. If you need to farm in a game like this, that's not good. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Spectral malevolence, so that's make manifest.
No step from the shadows.
Focus red.
Focus. Oh, I failed the ritual. What?
Present yourself.
Call on me.
Oh, there we go. Ah, shit, it's that same enemy. But at least it's level 10, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. More perfect switch, post parry, post run and post dodge damage. Alright. Fucking hell, what the hell was that?
Getting angry.
Okay, this is more challenging than I thought it would be.
You're within gun range,
What the fuck killed me? In this game you never know what killed you, because there's no impact to end to the final hit. I mean, it doesn't matter, you are dead anyway, but...
Reveal yourself!
I can help.
Fucking parry, I'm so bad at parrying. Alright. It's a challenge, I guess. Finally. I was bitching and moaning about the game being too easy. Now, well, I got it. Oh, fuck off.
I have
of another in sight.
Shit.
Can I join in too?
Shut the fuck up.
Standing by.
With these challenges you see how weak combat is actually.
I think it's getting angry.
Yeah, because it was quite friendly before that. I'm really not a fan of these challenges, to be perfectly honest. It makes combat even less dynamic.
You're in its sights, Red. It's about to shoot.
Back down to hell.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these trials. Really not. It doesn't work with a combat like this. I mean, I know what they went for, but thankfully there's and then we had the same Scourge enemy we fought before without having anything different. So does that mean we're gonna be able to repeat boss fights through these realms? I mean, that's also boring because boss fight, the one that we had was quite bad. So I don't know. I'm not happy with this. Really could have been done a lot better. And by switching the challenges around, they actually made the game less dynamic and more boring to play. If the combat stayed the same in these challenges without these different types of things, and maybe let everything be as normal, and then say specifically if you do this you're gonna do more damage, but not a decrease of the damage of everything, then it would be far more appealing to do this. But it's quite boring when you play it like this. Shame. It's a shame. I think they missed the trick in a couple of these things that they've done. But yeah. Alright, then we have, now that we figured what it is, I think we're gonna go for a couple of the chests, and there's also an activity available. I want to open a couple of these chests. For now, let's just go to the village. I want to see the difference in the equipment that we can get. But it seems that only sabers and firebanes are a combination. I'm hoping that they're gonna create there's gonna be a different type of a weapon. A bastard sword, our favorite. Katana. Katana usually works against ghosts, but then again, katana works against everything, right? Katana in anime works, tears through the fabric of the realm itself. Would it be too much out of the ordinary in a setting like this? I don't know, to be honest. I wouldn't mind having it, to be frank, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind any change regarding weapons. So yes, he does, my friend. Yes, he does.
I'm right here, you know.
Do a couple more activities today. There is some kind of an activity available here, they say. So I'm guessing some kind of a side quest. That would be nice. Uniquely handcrafted side quests. I wouldn't mind that at all in a game like this, because unique content in a game like this works great.
You look troubled. What occupies you?
Claymore, yeah. But he's wearing that torch in the other hand, which is quite important. You're wondering how I got to be so handsome. What the fuck?
You're wondering how I got to be so handsome. I get that a lot.
Lord, you're an unserious man. No, that is not my question. I cannot help but wonder if, in the end, Joffrey forgave me. By right, that's between himself and God. What I must know is sometimes I think God keeps too many secrets.
Joffrey seemed at peace. He asked only that you finish the portrait.
I wish to do right by him. I would gladly finish the painting, but...
All right, all right.
Charcoal would do it.
Charcoal. Ink.
Oh no, these are basic fetch quests.
I wish you luck, if you believe in it.
Ah, crap. Okay, let's not judge it beforehand. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe there's something.
One merchant in New Eden that have some.
Maybe that there is something else to it. Well, let's see. I can't disregard things before actually doing them, right? That would be quite foolish of me. So, let's... Oh, balls. How do I even get to that? Yeah, we're gonna skip that quest for a little bit. Let's go to the chest. Let's open the chest. Or maybe let's crash, because we haven't done that in the last half an hour. I don't want to get that deep into completely different territory because I don't know what's there. I don't know the levels of enemies. See, for example, how levels of enemies in a game like this create a worse game in a way that you can't go and explore somewhere other, even though the enemy diversity is quite weak in a game like this so far that we've seen, but maybe that changes over time, we'll see. But what prevents you from exploring certain areas that you would like to explore whenever you want them, whenever you want to do that, is the level of the enemies that you are going to encounter. That's what Ubisoft has done with Assassin's Creed, for example. They went away from the normal no progression based, no level based enemies, but just you can go wherever you want, and sometimes you're gonna fight enemies that are better equipped, basically, and they are doing damage not through stats, but they are doing more damage because they are better equipped and you are doing less damage to them. But still, if you're a skillful fighter, you can get through them. But by implementing levels, you are eventually gonna get to a point where you can't do anything because simply the level discrepancy is too much. It's a terrible system. I hate it. It's one of the things that completely ruined difficulty in games through cheapness. Slapping off, let's say, role-playing elements, even though those aren't really role-playing elements. But yeah, that's what doesn't work in a game like this too. It would be far better if you could go wherever you want, whenever you want, without worrying. Okay, some things can be locked behind story progression. That is fine. And this revisiting of the same locations to me is just, not a good design.
I felt it too. Hogging all the fun.
Though what I like about this quest is that it is directly connected to a quest that we have, to a haunting case that we have already done. I like that. Now, this quest might only seem like a fetch quest in its description because we don't know how this is gonna go down. So I'm gonna reserve my judgment, but I'm glad that the haunting case that we did is actually connected to this one. So there's some kind of a quest progression going on even after we have completed the main one.
Unclean spirit, leave now.
Soul Catcher. Willpower is what exactly? I forgot. Increases banish damage. Alright, Wrath. Increases manifestation damage. Wisdom increases NTR's punch and perfect switch damage. Spectral, survivability, okay. I mean, not gonna change it. Then what we have is Altar of the Incarnate. Now we can't go there because it's locked area. And then we have this cursed chest that we can equip. And that is going to be the last one. After which we can go to the void. Oh yeah, here's another one too. But we don't have enough icons or whatever these things are. I also like how they have put icons for most of these things on the map, so that we know if we can reach a certain location. See how it seems on the map that I'm so far away from that other cursed chest, but I just pointed towards it and it says it's just 250 meters now. 250 meters in a game like this can be a long walk, just because of how twisted the whole location design is. You know what? I kind of want to play a little bit more with rifles. So what we're now gonna do is switch outfit to this one. It's not upgraded, unfortunately, but we're gonna get to a different what's its name? Campfire soon. Now I'm looking for better dexterity. It's the primary thing. Got nothing here regarding that. Okay, rifle damage. Punch damage, only one brooch so far. Dodging with Antia, no. Increases punch damage of the next punch. Each enemy hit by punch increases them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Spirit points again are increased by 20%, but melee damage dealt by is reduced by 20%. Well, that actually works for me. Persistence. Rat. Okay. I don't think this worked. They consume 20. Okay, okay. So now we have buffed rifle damage to maximum from what I can do here. Maybe there are different ways we can increase the rifle damage. I'm sure there is. But so far this is all I can do. Let's see how it works. Oh, new shortcut. That's good.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Have some of this.
Ah, shit, these things can dodge.
Stay down.
So the point is that long range damage is increased by 50%, but now we have to figure out what the game means when it says long range. I'm guessing the crosshair actually.
You think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand?
Yeah, I think when the crosshair is red, then it's considered as a long range. Yeah, this is powerful. I like this. But you just have to keep them at long range, which is sometimes a problem. But it's fine. I like when certain specific playstyles are not as efficient in every single encounter. But the game forces you sometimes to change things. Yep, they do. They do.
You are not released, but exiled.
Double fangs, new weapon. Alright, let's see what double fangs are. Defeating an enemy with melee attack increases the damage of the next rifle shot by 100%. Perfect for the build that we are going for. Just perfect. Oh, it looks a little bit different than a typical... But it is still a saber, but it looks a little bit different at least. I like that they have changed how far banes and sabers look. I appreciate that, but I would really like different weapon types. I don't know why only sabers. I mean, you can add something different than a goddamn saber. I like sabers, don't get me wrong, but something different would be nice too. Now that we have completed that, there's one more cursed chest over here that we can't open yet. We don't have the necessary tools for that, so I'm gonna go here, waterfall, go to the far thingy, far place, and go to continue the story. We're gonna do one more story progression a little bit, and that would be it for today. But not before we enter the void for the first time. I mean, for the first time when it comes to the story. How the game wants us to enter.
Oh, they do look annoyed.
Oh, come on, fuck off. Oh, come on.
Dodge!
Sit down.
I gotta figure out what they mean by long range. So this is 37.
Get lost, won't you?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it was 65 something. Or maybe that was just a shot that got the benefit of using spirit as a bonus. I think that was it. Maybe that's why it got red. It didn't indicate long range, but it indicated that it was going to use spirit to increase its damage. Hey, fire it. Right, where is the bloody thing? I'm liking gear more and more, not the upgrades. I don't like the upgrade system. I think it's just basic grind that doesn't add to a game like this at all. But I like the fact that itemization actually changes playstyle a little bit. Yeah, it's good. It's not phenomenal, but it's good. Especially writing and haunting cases, interesting characters. Game looks beautiful. A lot of good about the game, but problem is combat. It's not bad, but it's kind of average to decent. Okay, fast travel. Let's move to the witch's camp and continue the story.
What do you want?
Seeker.
Milady.
Aha, I have to do it on my own. Is it? No? Yes, choices are quite well done.
Is this Seeker's cave?
Only one way to find out. God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons.
Yeah, I like the look of this sword. Looks more like a straight sword than a saber. A little bit like Gladius. Alright. I don't think console gaming is gonna die, mate, because consoles, even though they are focusing on PC and mobile, as soon as they're focusing on mobile, it's not a good thing for games that they're going to develop. Because that usually means cheap repetition and cheap designs all over the place. But console gaming is not gonna die, simply because of the comfort level that the console has. For PC you have to invest a lot of money to play games and to stream and to do this. It's a heavy investment that many people cannot afford. I wouldn't be able to. For example, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would have PC, but probably only but much worse than this one, and only to play some CRPGs and things like that. But I would mainly play on consoles because they are more efficient as a hardware, and honestly games are less broken on consoles than on PCs.
This is the realm of of the dead.
Exactly what I told you. It's a hardware thing. Consoles are always gonna have a hardware advantage because they're gonna cost less, much less, and they're gonna be effective for a long period of time. There's a certain convenience with consoles that, but well, it has gone a little bit with the new online account systems and so on, which kind of became detrimental to the consoles themselves because they were always simple things, like you put in a disc, you play, period. And of course the consoles work better, and the games usually work better on consoles than on PCs. Because it's harder to program for PCs, it seems to me, at least. I don't know anything about programming, but I know how games work on consoles and how they work on PCs. In my lifetime, I've played way too many bad PC games in terms of technical standpoint. Way more bad technical PC games than bad technical PlayStation and Xbox games. So that's the appeal of consoles. Hey, Tomek.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave.
So I wouldn't say that consoles, they definitely lose something with the loss of exclusivity. Definitely losing a certain bit of appeal. But it's good for online games if there's gonna be cross-platform play, if you care about that. But yeah, we'll see. Time will tell how people are gonna vote with their money regarding consoles in future. But in my opinion, no. I think consoles are still gonna be very much appreciated just because of the cost and the efficiency that comes with it and the convenience. I mean, look what you need for a PC. You need the monitor. You need phenomenal PC to run some of the games, especially technically weak, technically unoptimized games. You need a whole station to play something on a PC.
I'd say a sorrow.
For consoles, you're playing on a TV that you already have, and it doesn't take up insane amount of space. Inside, the way enemies are able to regenerate the health, okay, yeah, we know that. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, mate. What happens, happens. There's always also a chance to revert things back. The sorrow. Is this Metal Gear Solid fight? Shit.
Every totem kill
Fuck.
makes it stronger.
What? What the fuck is...
Ready and waiting.
Oh, god damn it. I'm completely missing on the fucking attacks that are happening. Shut up. Oh, what the fuck is going on? They're not responding to my actions. Okay. Oh, yes. There we go.
From what hold of this horror crawl?
Hey,
I don't
Tito.
know, but we need to go.
People went hyperbolic on the Microsoft exclusivity thing. What does hyperbolic mean? I think... hyperbole. If you can explain it briefly, if you have the nerves to do that and will, I would appreciate it. Sometimes I don't know the exact meaning of a word. I know that it's a Croatian word too, but what do I think Microsoft will say tomorrow? Will they declare the end of the Xbox? I didn't even know they are having some kind of a press release or something. I really don't know much. I found out most things from you bastards. Over exaggerating. So people went hyperbolic on the Microsoft exclusivity thing. I think a lot of it has been rolled back some. You mean about the lack of exclusivity? Or... is that what you mean?
The hell was that? Ceridian's key was supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
Less games going over. You mean less games going where? Going to other platforms, or less exclusive games? Okay, new rifle. Nice. We got that as well. Look. It's... as I said, time will tell how that is going to affect. They already have the Game Pass, which is basically a good thing for gamers.
Are you all right?
But I don't think consoles are going to lose many customers, because consoles, as I said, have that convenience to them.
That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because
I don't know entirely, but seems you won't see Gears on Sony.
New Eden reeks.
I don't know, maybe I'm gonna think about that a little bit and maybe do a video when they give more information. As Tomek said, they are gonna do something tomorrow, so... I don't know, maybe I should pay attention to it and do a video about it. Why not, right?
Sorry.
But I gotta think about it. I'm just talking out of my ass now.
This breach is really safe.
What are the benefits and
You heard
downsides of all of it?
the despair and that one voice. It called to you.
But I don't see the point of going...
It saw you.
Well, I see the point, actually, now that I think about it.
For a moment,
Going a little bit exclusive, but then not fully.
those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their
It's fine, mate. I appreciate the information.
sent to die for their Sultan's pride. 'Twere like I
In
was
the
back
Balkans. Oh, so he was here.
You're you, and you're here with me.
Alright, good. I'm gonna pay attention to that and do a video
until we reach
Friday. What they've said and when I think a little bit about it.
Is that what we saw? Is that
But I appreciate the info. Keep it coming. These topic videos are something that's gonna be on the channel when I won't be able to play any games properly.
When we banish a ghost, we destroy it. The teaching is clear.
What if the teaching is wrong?
I heard the voices. They worry me too. but the teaching can't be wrong.
We should have known where we were sending those poor souls. What if you end up there too?
All is well. As long as we stay together, all is well.
All right. You're right. All is well. I hope.
Seeker wasn't lying about the burned down bridge.
Which way? North by the mountains or south through the lowlands?
Where are we? Oh, we are here. Alright. This shelter needs to be activated. Let's activate the shelter. And conclude the stream for today. Thank you all for watching 2 times today. You guys again have donated, which I fucking can't believe that you're donating so much. I really appreciate it. It helps a lot. Hopefully tomorrow again. I need to play this game. I'm obviously gonna stream it from start to finish. Join me again if you'd like. I'd like it a lot. It's much easier to play these games with you bastards in the chat. So anyway, thanks all. Appreciate the donations again. That's the chat, everyone, and see you tomorrow.